Have you ever wondered why the top 1% of the world seems to operate on a different frequency than the other 99%? Why do some people work themselves to the bone yet remain stuck in poverty, while others start with nothing and build empires? The difference isn't in their luck. The difference is in their mornings. Meet Liam. 3 years ago, he had $10 in his pocket, a mountain of debt, and a heart full of despair. Today, he went from a pizza delivery boy to one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the city. He didn't win the lottery, he didn't find a magic lamp, he simply changed one habit, a secret revealed to him by an old homeless man in the misty cold of 5 a.m. This isn't just Liam's story. This is your story. If you feel like life is cheating you, if you are tired of the struggle, then this video might just change your destiny. Before we dive deep, if you are serious about changing your life, hit that subscribe button right now. Because we don't just tell stories here, we show you the path to victory. Ready? Let's go back to the night where Liam almost lost everything. Liam lived in a cramped, damp apartment in Brooklyn. His life was like a broken record playing the same sad tune every single day. Every morning, his alarm would scream at 7:30 a.m., and every morning, Liam would hit snooze. "Just 5 more minutes," he'd whisper. By the time he actually dragged himself out of bed, it was 8:10. Then began the race, the rush, skipping breakfast, missing the train, getting yelled at by his boss for being late again. Liam worked as a delivery guy. He spent his days dodging traffic, soaked in rain or burnt by the sun, delivering hot pizzas to people living lives he could only dream of. When he returned home at night, he was too drained to think. He would collapse on his couch, eat cheap instant noodles, and scroll through social media, watching his friends fake their happy lives. He felt like a hamster on a wheel, running fast but going nowhere. Standing in front of the mirror, he'd often tell himself, "Liam, you're a nobody. This is it. This is how it ends." It was a freezing November night, 3 a.m. Liam's bike had broken down after his last shift. He had no money for a cab, so he walked home through Central Park. That's when he saw him. An old man, Arthur, was sitting on a bench. He wore a simple, worn-out coat, but he sat with the dignity of a king. Curious, Liam approached him. "Old man, what are you doing here at this hour? It's the middle of the night." Arthur opened his eyes. He smiled warmly. "Night? No, son. This is my morning. I am waiting to welcome the sun. Do you know all the magic in the world happens at 5 a.m.? Liam laughed bitterly. "Magic? My life is a living hell, and you're talking about magic. Waking up at 5 a.m. won't fix the hole in my pocket." Arthur looked deep into Liam's soul and said, "Your life is hell because you start your day with defeat. You let the sun beat you. If you cannot wake up before the sun, you cannot wake up your fortune." Arthur gave him a challenge. "Meet me here at 5 a.m. sharp for the next 30 days. If you do, I will give you the key to escape this poverty." Liam thought the man was crazy, but honestly, he had nothing left to lose, so he agreed. Day 1, 5 a.m. The alarm felt like a hammer hitting his brain. His bed felt like a magnet. His mind screamed, "Sleep, go back to sleep." But he remembered Arthur's challenge. He forced himself up. He splashed cold water on his face and went to the park. Arthur was waiting. He taught Liam the 20-20-20 rule. He said, "Liam, waking up is not enough. You must use the victory hour. First 20 minutes, move, sweat, do push-ups, run. When the body wakes up, the brain wakes up. Next 20 minutes, reflect, pray, meditate, or journal. Ask yourself, who am I? What do I want today? Last 20 minutes, grow. Read, learn. While the rest of the world is dreaming, you are building your future." The first week was torture. Liam felt dizzy by noon. His friends mocked him. Look at the pizza boy, acting like a billionaire. But Liam didn't stop. He used that last 20 minutes of his morning to learn high-income skills. He watched tutorials on digital marketing and copywriting. He read books he found at the library. A month passed and something shifted. Liam wasn't angry anymore. The boss's yelling didn't bother him. His focus became laser sharp. He stopped seeing himself as a victim and started seeing himself as a warrior. 6 months later, Liam was now a master of the 5 a.m. morning. Between pizza deliveries, he started offering to write ads for small local businesses for cheap. At first, no one hired him, but the morning discipline had taught him one thing: patience is power. 1 year later, one of his ads caught the eye of a large real estate firm. Impressed by his creativity, they called him for an interview. Liam walked into that corporate office, but this time, he wasn't the nervous boy from Brooklyn. He was calm. He knew he had outworked everyone in that room before they even opened their eyes. He got the job offer. His salary was 10 times what he made delivering pizzas. He paid off his debts. He moved into a decent apartment. But one thing didn't change. The alarm clock still rang at 5 a.m. 3 years later, Liam doesn't work for anyone anymore. He owns a digital marketing agency. He employs 50 people. And that pizza shop where he used to work, he bought it. Not for the money, but to remind himself of where he came from. In the final scene of our story, Liam returns to that park bench. It's 5 a.m. The sun is rising, but Mr. Arthur isn't there. Arthur passed away the previous year. However, he left a letter for Liam with his lawyer. Liam read the letter, voice of Arthur reading it. "Dear Liam, if you are reading this, it means you have won. But remember, waking up at 5 a.m. didn't make you rich. The person you became while the world was sleeping, that is what made you rich. The clock doesn't change your life, your willpower does. The secret isn't the hour, the secret is the victory over yourself. Pass the torch." Liam looked up at the sky. A tear rolled down, but he smiled. The sun hit his face. My friends, just like Liam, your life is one decision away from changing. The question is, will you wake up tomorrow? If you are ready to take control, comment, "I will rise" down below. Thank you for watching. Remember, dream big, but start early.